for the West Indies. There's a little bit of movement there. Ball carrying nicely through to the wicket-keeper, English Ramdin. Very overcast conditions, you'd really expect the ball to nibble around. Alistair Cook is off the mark and England are away. More movement for Darren Powell there, but just getting Alistair Cook groping outside the off stump with not a lot of foot movement, it must be said. That's not where you want to bowl to Andrew Strauss. Too short, no great pace or venom either, and Strauss had plenty of time to work that ball away in front of square. First boundary. More runs for Strauss. Sawan is a little bit too square. He's given up the chase. The ball running away down the hill. Consecutive boundaries to Andrew Strauss.
This is a good shot. And certainly if the first boundary hadn't been hit, he wouldn't have been feeling too bad about this. But two in a row will certainly affect him. Jerome Taylor. That was the four. Short, outside off stump, 4 runs. That's the usual story to Andrew Strauss.
3 boundaries for Strauss. 2 have come from very poor deliveries. A pull stroke and this cut stroke. Just too short and too wide. It's a terrific shot though.
Nicely played, nicely struck, and 4 more. Just that little bit of width this time, not huge width, it was just enough.
Yeah, this is the problem for Collymore. If he doesn't get his length and line right, at his pace, he's going to get put away. This isn't a quick wicket. It'll be a wicket that will assist you, but you've got to be patient on it as a bowler. And this is short and wide.
Swung away very easily. No problems at all there. Had all the time he needed, did Alistair Cook.
This is your problem, isn't it? It shows you there's not a great deal of pace here. It's all about patience on surface like this for bowlers. You will get the ball to move around, but it's not one that's going to whistle past batsmen's noses. Don't need to run for that. Over pitched and driven down the ground.
Yeah, good sign this. Good sign to see the bat absolutely dead straight. Just past the outstretched hands of the bowler. Collymore couldn't quite get across to it. That's the 50 partnership, which is a good sign for England here this morning. Third time that Strauss and Cook have started up with a 50 partnership in Test cricket.
He's got that. Too short and wide again.
Well, this one basically stood up and begged to be hit. Cook had no problems getting this away for 4. Short and wide from Taylor. Cook stands up tall, punches it with enough power to comfortably get for 4.
Thick outside edge, third slip in position. It's a false shot from Andrew Strauss. This is that probing area, just roundabout off stump that he has to play. Devon Smith is at third slip.
Well, that one definitely in the right area. Not carrying. Devon Smith, one of the better fielders in this West Indies lineup. He's very sharp at slip. Didn't manage to get enough of a hand on it.
guided through the slips. Brings up England's next boundary, 9-4s. It's 80 without loss.
Bit of a fall shot from Cook, but he gets 4 more for it.
Well, it's not a flash delivery. It's short and wide, and he has to wait for it, Alistair Cook, before he steers the ball backward a point. Gets in a good position there, and it does fly in the air. That's it. I bet that's short. You've got to get as close as you can. It's another outside edge, a good delivery. Drops in front of the slips.
Well, Collymore is going to be disappointed. Gale also would be disappointed that it didn't carry. But as you say, there's not much pace in this wicket. Good line from Collymore and a good attempt by Morton coming across Gale. But again, not quick enough for Morton and not full enough for Gale. So Strauss survives, but a good searching line from Collymore.
Well, it's been a good session for England. Maiden to finish with, a good over from Corey Collymore. But England, in that first session, all wickets intact. It's been a good performance from Cook and from Strauss, 85 without loss. It's been good cricket. Scoring rate is 3.86, 14.2 overs have been bowled. And if you're talking about sessions, who's won the session? First one has gone to England.
Yeah, that first session, of course, just an hour and a half with the half-hour delay, thanks to the rain first thing this morning. But it went well for England. West Indies, having won the toss, would have hoped for far more than that. No wickets down, England up to 85, Strauss on 31, Cook on 47. And at that stage, just 3 bowlers used by the West Indies. Powell and Taylor opened the bowling. As it turned out, actually, by the end of the day, Taylor hadn't added, or certainly where we're at the moment, Taylor hadn't added to those 6 overs he bowled in the opening burst. No wickets to share between them. Collymore 8 overs as well, number 24. Seemed to be having one of those days where he got the ball past the bat now and again, but couldn't actually get the wicket. So West Indies with some thinking to do at the lunch break. Interesting morning from England's point of view. Strauss had made the point that it was always going to be tough, he felt, batting first. They were going to bowl first, of course, England, had they won the toss. So for Andrew Strauss and for England,